PSA Reloaded, man. It's your boy 3-Letter Man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, where to follow your boy at. Please hit the like button also. I'll appreciate that. If you want to leave a small donation, you can also at $ PSAhiphop on Cash App. Y'all see the title of this particular blog, man. Let's talk about it. Talking Freddie Gibbs, Gangsta Gibbs, Gary, Indiana. Benny the Butcher, Eastside Buffalo representative. In my DMX voice, Earl Simmons, R.I.P. Here we go again. Here we go again. We all know the stories with this Freddie Gibbs and Benny the Butcher. You know, let me just say over it, man. I still listen to Frank Lucas with Benny and Freddie Gibbs. I still listen to that song or Freddie Gibbs album. To the point is where I wanted the talk after that song and a couple other songs they did was we wanted to hear Gibbs and Benny do some collaborations, because for the most part, Gibbs has worked with West Side Gun. Gibbs has worked with Conway. Gibbs has worked with Benny. So he's been, for the most part, cool with Griselda. And we see all the funny style-ish that Gibbs, respectfully, you were doing on social media about Benny's situation in Houston. That didn't look too righteous, my brother. You think what I'm saying? And last year I made a blog about these two. I wish they could squash the beef, right? Or Red for whatever tip tack you want. If you don't want to say it's not beef, you know, if you want to go into the Biggie Small song, What's Beef, or Mos Def song, What's Beef, what real beef is, right? But for some reason now, this seems personal now, bro. It's been personal. We go back to the fight that they had when Gibbs, all right. Respectfully, I understand how rappers are, I'm coming to your city, I'm not going to check in, even if I got beef for him and Buffalo's on a tour date. If I don't go, I'm gonna look like a sucker, I'm gonna look weak. Then you're gonna have cats saying that, you know, Gibbs canceled his tour date because he was scared to come to Buffalo. We seen a situation with Buffalo dudes getting on Freddie Gibbs and everything like that, and Gibbs still performing. Some people gave it up to Gibbs for doing that. Have with that as you will, right? But Gibbs and Benny, y'all are some grown-ass niggas, man. I gotta keep it real with y'all, man. Y'all are some grown-ass dudes, and I gotta give both of y'all the Archie Bunker award. I'm sorry, Benny Gibbs. This is not cool. I don't want to see 40-year-old dude like Gibbs. I don't know, Benny, you in your mid-30s. Two successful brothers. One who was Grammy nominated a couple of years ago with Nas and Royce and all that. And Benny, for the most part, he's on some Jadakiss-ish where he's mashing all the features he's getting. He's that dude right now. Or been that dude. Like, I don't understand why. I don't want to see. Y'all should be paving the way. Y'all see all the stuff that's going on with the youngins in hip-hop. As older spokesmen, to me, y'all should be paving the way that everything is not going to be peaches and cream like 112 song. We know that. It's not a 112 song. We know that. But, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Their relationship took a whole different left turn. I don't want to point fingers out. We've been down that road already, right? Benny, I remember he was on Drink Champs, and he was telling Nori months ago he doesn't know where the beef started and stuff like that. And listen, shameless plug, I interviewed Benny on this channel. You can pull in PSAhiphop and Benny the Butcher. I interviewed Benny, and I didn't ask that man one question about Freddie Gibbs. Not because Benny didn't ask me to. I chose not to. I just didn't want to do that, right? We've all seen the petty tweets between both parties. Gibbs out there shouting out Houston and everything like that. See, Gibbs, when he doing stuff like that, King, that looks nasty. And I guess for Benny, I mean, a street dude is gonna look at it more like this. You don't even got to be a street dude to understand this. I have a situation in the city and state, and you're telling them people shout out to my H-Town dudes where I had a situation at. You playing with fire when you go in that bag. We know Gibbs has had issues with Jeezy. Gibbs had issues with Jim Jones. So if you want to go into the conversation between Benny and Freddie, who looks more shaky baby in my conceited voice, who comes off as they're always having issues with other individuals, it's going to be Gibbs over Benny. You know? And Gibbs, you got jumped. They took your chain, whoever they is and everything. And, you got your chain taken. You got situation in Buffalo. Benny had a situation in Houston. So both of you brothers have had situations that you're here still alive to talk about it. Because both situations could have went nasty. And that's how I'm going to look at this situation. Benny calling Gibbs a dinosaur barbecue. Benny spoke about him getting run down and all year last year. That's why you got your head punched in this time. And Benny rocking the chain. Like, this is trolling 101 to what Benny's doing right now. I just don't know if I like this coming from older spokesmen in hip-hop. The young boys are going to do stuff like this. They're going to take chains and clean them and troll you and, I don't know if Benny's on his East Side Buffalo 716 type ish right now, But didn't G-Unit and them do this with Gunplay? When they took his chain, the MMG chain and everything like that? So we've seen this before, man. Benny calling Gibbs a punani, pum pum, and everything. And that's when, I feel when you go in that bag, the gloves is off. The gloves is off because now Gibbs is forced to respond to what Benny is saying. And Gibbs responds back with, if a dude ever took your gun from you in your robbery, don't speak to me. Dudes walked to your car and took your strap and your jewelry and shot you dang and everything. Gibbs said, when all your homies was trying to jump me, I heard y'all saying, shoot him, but ain't none of y'all have the nuts. You see, that kind of conversation is like, we're welcoming now. Let's start the war now. And I really don't know where all this started from today. What brought on the back and forth between Gibbs and Benny of today? I don't know how this resurfaced back on from the last incident they had. Gibbs said head up, fade, solve it all, but you definitely ain't with that. You can't move your foot, dude. And Benny, man, you got a label happening, man. You up there, right? You know what I'm saying? You got your BSF going on. You got your roster of people that you're putting the world onto, man. Stay focused, King. Stay focused, Benny. Come on, bro. Stay focused, man. You got so much going on for you, bro. Stay focused, bro. There ain't no need for y'all to be going this deep into this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you don't rock, you don't rock. I guess for me, I don't want this Benny and Freddie Gibbs thing to get uglier than it could be. When you already set it off. And I know people say, oh, Benny wasn't the one who did it, but is Benny supposed to get his hands dirty when he got a squad? We know how the entourages are always down to hold ish down. Oh, come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. It's just crazy that these two brothers are still going at it. Is it deeper than rap? I don't know, man. Y'all leave comments on the bottom and tell me what y'all think about this Benny the Butcher and Freddie Gibbs thing. I wish they'd have took it to wax and we'd have got back and forth joints. Like, we ain't getting that. You know what I'm saying? I want to just hear these brothers get on wax. And do they want to, man? So, it's your boy 3, man. 1.